Full speed. And off. So we are almost at 12 seconds for a wind down. I think that's a bit much. How about we go and dig into the motor and see what the condition of the bearings are? I finally figured out that the bearings in this machine are 608 type. And here they are. So let's see if I can get a good focus on that. And they don't run that badly. They're okay. Are they great? No. I can hear a little bit of ticking. It is minor, but I've taken a look at what remains for the lubrication, and it's beginning to, let's see if I can get a little chunk out here. This is so small, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this that well. The grease itself is not as much as it should be, but I thought I had a little piece here somewhere. Anyway, it started to come out in little chunks, and that's probably going to be just about impossible for you to see. Let's see if I can get that down here. I can only focus so closely. And it could last a little while longer, but to be perfectly honest with you, at this point I should probably either consider replacing them. Oh, you're refusing to focus on me. Come on. I should consider replacing them or at least repacking them. If I repack them, I'll get a number of years out of this machine. So I caught them long before any real permanent damage was done. This machine is from 2012, and it wasn't used all that heavily. Probably only has 300 hours or so on it. So the bearings are far from being trashed. But you know what? If I left this alone for another number of years, what's left in here for lubrication would be completely dried up, and it would just come out in chunks. Well, after some debate with myself, I decided to go ahead and just rebuild them. So the bearings aren't in that bad a shape, and I don't think they really warrant replacing. So we will repack them in a minute with this, but let's see if I can't clean up this commutator a little bit. This is 800 grit. I've already cleaned up as much of the terrible grease as possible, and you can see it's a little on the chunky side. It doesn't flow like it really should. So here we go. Make sure I get that all in there. And I'm only repacking one side, because that's all I can easily get to. That will distribute out at some point in time. All right, that looks pretty good. Now I'll put the cap back on. There we go. Okay. That feels pretty nice. Let's do the other side. And these ball bearings are, well, they're running around free, so it's going to be a little fiddly. Chunk there. So I have to put this bearing guide back in over there. So it's a little fiddly. I do it on a semi-regular basis. It's not that hard. To make sure that you have good even spacing with these things. This is the fiddly part. go. Okay, that's good enough. Now I have to try to figure out how to get this back on exactly correctly. Might take me a few tries. Got to figure out where it seats properly. Ooh, all of them but one? Nope, got it. Think. Oh, one was a little off. Okay. Not too bad. To play with this a little bit. Got one that doesn't want to play nice. It's a little bit off. There we go. All right, not as bad as I thought. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's wonderful. So, get that greased up. Put this cap on, and I think we're in pretty good shape. All right. high. Okay, how about we do a timing session with this now? So before it was almost 12 seconds. So let's let it run on high. All right, here we go. And it's off. So we are at about 7 seconds now. So that's about a 5-second drop or so. So I'm very happy about that. And I'll show you something else. While I was in there, let me turn this around. These spring-loaded mechanisms here get weak after a number of years. And I went ahead and did a little loop of this, just one more, and now it's much tighter. Fantastic. So it couldn't really do that before, it was much slower. Oh, almost. Perfect. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.